Hi everyone, this is Terry. If you're new to PE design or you've used it for a while and you tried to use some of the zoom tools, you might be like me and be a little bit frustrated moving around the screen. So I wanted to talk about some of those tools today to help you with the zoom feature and help you zoom in to select objects. The first thing we're going to talk about, you notice I have a hand right now. I selected this hand and it's called pan to drag things around on the screen. I'll deselect it for a moment by choosing the selection tool so that I can show you something under help, and we'll go to the online instruction manual. And the first thing that I want to show you is when you look at this, you don't see anything about zoom. Just type zoom up here in the corner under the search and we'll search for zoom. Now the first thing you see is zoom is mentioned in several places. I'm going to go ahead and click zooming. And when I do, I can take myself directly to the section of the manual that talks about the zoom tools. You'll notice that you have the plus and minus key. One of those zooms in and the other one zooms out, but you can right-click those tools to do just the opposite. The other option that you have is right here, this little icon here, and that icon allows you to choose zoom all, or selected zoom, or actual size zoom. If we scroll down the page, we'll see that these are those three options, and one of those is also what is called one-to-one actual size zoom. So let's go back to this screen and let's explore a few of these things. In addition, at the bottom of the window, we also have a slider for zooming. So we'll go back into our PE design software and we'll look at our hoop size. Our hoop is a 9.5 by 9.5. Now logic tells you that with that hoop size, and my design is roughly 4.5 inches with the word zoom, this is not 9.5 inches from top to bottom. This has been set up so I can see my entire design page on the screen, which really makes it nice. But what happens if I need to zoom in? Well, you can see right now it's at 40% down here on the slider bar. In order to show this 9.5 by 9.5 inch frame, I can move the slider bar to zoom in and out. Do you see that? And we'll move back to the 40%. And notice that I'm having a difficult time getting there. So we'll just, every time you click it, it's moving in larger increments. So you need to use your mouse button to get there. We'll just leave it on, well, we managed to get there to 40%. All right, the next thing that you want to look at is, you can move your screen up and down as I'm doing right now using the sliders on the window pane. What happens when you can't find your design? Has that happened to you? Well, it just happened to me. So how do I find that design? There's a couple of things that I can do. I can go to View and I can turn on the reference window. The reference window will let me see where I am on my screen in reference to my design. I can also go to one-on-one, and when I go one-on-one, now what I'm actually seeing is at 100%. It's not at 40%. I see what the actual size of this design is, and I now have this box around my design. So if I wanted to get back to the 40%, I can do that by clicking the minus or the plus. We'll click the minus and we just click on the screen. I'm at 50% now. I'm now at 25%. If I use the right mouse button, I'm increasing the size of the screen, and I can use this reference pane to move around on the screen. What if I wanted to zoom to just look at this design? I can do that, but first I need to click the selection tool, so I no longer have the plus or minus sign, which is a zoom, and I can select the design. You see the bounding box around it, it's selected. Now I can go to selected object zoom. This lets me dial in and look at this design. But what if I was digitizing and I need to look at this at 600%? Well, let's just move the slider along and let's get somewhere in the range of 600%. Now this is where the reference window comes in handy. Do you see how you can move that box around the window so you can see where you are digitizing and you can see all of the detail of that window? If I want to get back to the 1-to-1 ratio, and you notice I've added this to my quick access toolbar down here, and I did that by selecting the 1-to-1 actual zoom, and I right clicked and I got the option to add it to my toolbar. So let me choose the 1-to-1 again. I'm back to the 1-to-1 size, which is 100%. Now if I had something that I want to see on my screen, I can't see it because of the 1-to-1 ratio. I can use the hand. When I have the hand, I can pan across the screen and I now can see the text that I have at the bottom of the screen. So I have several options in order to move around on my screen. I can use the plus or minus key to zoom in and zoom out. I can use the zoom all. I can use selected object zoom, but I have to have an object selected. So right now I have the hand. To change the hand, I choose the selection. I'll choose my text and I'll go back and choose selected object zoom, and I've zoomed in on this text. Now to get back to the actual size, I can choose 1-to-1. Typically what I do when I start up the program, I look down here in the bottom to see where it is, to see the view for the file. And if I can't get back to that size, all I need to do is go to hoop. I'll change the hoop to a different size and choose OK. Then I'll go back and change the hoop again back to the size that I had and choose OK. And I actually think I had a 9.5 by 9.5. But I'm back to the size where I can see everything in the window. I hope this helps you move around and navigate in your screen, because if you're like me and you push that plus button, you've pushed it one too many times, or you scrolled way out in the Netherlands and you cannot find your design on the screen. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe to them, and if you'd like, select the bell so that you know when I've posted new videos. Thanks and have a good day.